Now at 5, the coronavirus pandemic and a jobs report surprise, an unexpected rebound in May. The Labor Department says 2.5 million people were added back to payrolls. The unemployment rate fell to 13.3% from 14.7% in April. The improvement came amid a reopening of the U.S. economy in some states. Industries like leisure and hospitality and food and beverage services led the hiring. States across the country are reopening, a sign of hope for some small businesses, but the number of cases is still growing in some areas. In Louisiana, restaurants and bowling alleys have their doors open. Hair salons and other personal services in Michigan will be available in the next 2 weeks. And the New York City subway system is set to resume full service on Monday. This puts close to 400,000 people on track to return to work.
We have the lowest number of deaths from coronavirus that we have had since this started. 42 deaths.
Last week, 24 states still reported increases in their average number of new cases. Yesterday, that number fell to 17 states. As schools across the nation are shut down, teachers are sounding the alarm on the long-term impacts the coronavirus could have on learning. CBS 4's Elise Preston has more on how some children may be at a greater disadvantage.
Giselle, what did you do?
Gymnastics.
Okay.
Like many students, pre-kindergartner Giselle spent the end of the school year learning remotely from a screen. With so many kids out of the classroom because of the pandemic, experts are concerned about the future of education.
It's not something that we're going to get over right away.
New York University professor Susan Newman's research is dedicated to making sure children of all backgrounds have access to learning. With many schools closed until at least the fall, some children will be out of school for 6 months. Newman estimates it will take a year to get students back on track.
Over time, what happens is that becomes additive. In other words, they've lost those months. They then go back to school. They have to regain those months.
Lower income communities may feel the impact even more. That's because many lack printed material and are considered book deserts. Data shows nearly 40% of children in the nation don't have access to a public library or bookstore.
What we're seeing is an exacerbation of the gap. That those children who have will have more, those children who have less will have even less.
That's why Giselle's mom, Adrienne Herbert, is sharing books with other families.
You don't have to get close to give a book. You can put a book in a Ziploc bag, a bag. Just think of others, because everyone isn't so fortunate to have such, unfortunately, luxury of having a book.
A luxury educators say children can't afford to lose. Elise Preston, CBS News.